No, you won't.
That's what you think. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, let me know when you can hear my voice. I'm going to keep talking so that when you actually get the stream to load in, then you'll be listening to me talking if I am audible in the stream, and then you will be able to tell me, I hear Mikey audio, and then you will be able to know
What
whether
if
or not
I?
you hear Starburst audio.
What about if I don't?
Well, do you hear Mikey audio?
I hear audio. I hear audio. Yeah, I hear no game audio yet, but I don't know if that's just because of World War II.
Very well. I do believe a break would benefit us all. And now listen for the dialogue scrolling sound.
Okay, we're good.
Escutia. The court will reconvene after a
Gone.
15-minute recess. Court is adjourned.
Loading is also adjourned.
Well, this is our 15-minute recess. It's a loading break.
Oh, you can't type. Why is this B here?
Look at Malon's lovely face. Oh, there we go. March 17th, 11:17 a.m. Hyrule Grand Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
It's not going all that well, is it?
No, I think that went about as well as it could have, actually, given the circumstances. We exposed the worst of the princess's testimony as untrue.
Ugh! Can't believe she just makes stuff up like that!
Yeah, that was surprising. Still, the issue is that we didn't manage to shake the core of the argument. If only there was anyone else in that house. Now, there is no need to look so close. Oh, that's your line.
Oh,
Detective, aren't you supposed to be escorting the princess back?
the carriage is being prepared. I thought I'd drop by in the meantime. Really managed to make Dragmire furious, you know.
Good.
Good. Great, even.
I have?
If you listen carefully, you just might be able to hear him ranting over in the prosecutor's lobby.
Okay, let's listen carefully. Oh wow, you can! Game did my joke for me.
That's amazing, oh my gosh.
Ah.
He's really giving his upcoming witness a grilling.
Like on the barbecue?
Has he murdered him? Expect him to try to shut you down as fast as he can.
Well, good luck. He'll never find my off switch. Well, that would be worrying if I had anything he could shut down in the first place, I guess.
Oh, but you do.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on. No.
Hey, Malon's the only one who can tell me when to come.
I'm talking about the princess's grand discovery, of course.
The fire? I wasn't able to do anything with that. You really think it's relevant?
Don't get me wrong, at present, I am convinced the girl did it.
Okay, okay, put the knife
Okay?
away, put the knife away.
Calm down. We investigated and came to the conclusion for a reason. But I'm willing to explore every possibility. The fire is definitely a bit strange, and I dare say maybe your only way out of this. If I may be so bold, I think you should press the next witness on that topic hard.
Okay, okay, put the knife away.
As the only other person working on the ranch at the time, he's the only one who could have lit the fire. If he's hiding something, I think the court deserves to know.
Thing is, the next testimony is about the motive. Gonna be difficult to bring up the fire again without Ganondorf objecting.
You'll have to make it work.
Make it work. As much as I don't like it, she's right. There really isn't a whole lot else to go on here. Well, thank you.
Don't mention it. One last thing. You, ranch girl.
That's my wife!
Me? I have a name, you know. Trying to hold testimony against the princess. Believe me, I am sure she was acting with the best of intentions in mind. You know the road to the Dark Realm is paved with those, right? Perhaps. It was definitely a serious lapse of judgment, one she will live to regret. Part of this comes from the fact that she is rather sheltered and inexperienced. After the sudden death of her older sister last year, she was thrust into the role of the heir very suddenly.
Was her older sister also named Zelda?
Zelda? Zelda? What?
That's that's
What?
right. The mysterious death of the firstborn Princess Zelda.
Interesting. And it's gonna be like Ganondorf did it. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm not saying I called that one because like that's just how Zelda lore works according to the Zelda 2 manual. Every girl born to the royal family is named Zelda by law. Hyrule still grieves after the events of that day, and yet no one knows exactly what happened. In the void of information, conspiracy theories run amok. People blaming the royal guard, the Sheikah, and even the king himself. Because, that would make sense.
Princess will soon have a whole kingdom's worth of troubles on her shoulders. For a kingdom with a history as turbulent as ours, it's a lot to handle.
The funny thing is, we had a Rogers representative knock on our door today, trying to sell us on their service, and I just turned him away with
Oh
saying
god.
we're happy with our current service, and 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 you lagged out a bit just then, and that reminded me of that conversation. I think next time one of them knocks on our door, I will outright say, my cousin is with you guys, and her service sucks, so no thanks. The princess's conduct today probably won't help with the distrust some people have of the crown right now, though.
She's wise beyond her years. She will learn and she will be better. I simply ask that you don't think of her as an enemy whoever comes to this trial.
I think of her as a 14-year-old girl.
That's it. She does not need more than she already has. Okay, put away the knife and but Jesus.
Damn, she's intense. I never expected to see Impa get so emotional. I guess all this is why she decided to take the blame for the princess's impromptu investigation. Protective Impa!
What is this, soldier? I am quite busy at the moment, so please be quick.
The investigation team back at the ranch has just sent word of a new development. Something about a milk shipment being returned to the ranch because of a wrong recipient address. They're asking you to come over to see it.
Oh, those idiots.
Jesus, put the
Okay,
knife away! Put the knife away!
put the knife away, Impa! I don't have time for this. Send someone else to escort the princess to the castle, for fuck's sake.
Roger. No, my name is Impa.
That did remind me, though. I took the bottle of milk from a couple guards who were slacking on the job earlier. Here, ranch girl. Perhaps it'll help calm your nerves somewhat. Not to worry, it's still unopened. Oh, thank you.
Huh, a sealed milk bottle, huh? How much do you want to bet this one has evidence in it? That's nice
Evidence?
for her.
Evidence!
Too bad for those guards, though.
Now then, I believe the princess's carriage should be prepared by now. If you'll excuse me.
Have fun on your Uber ride.
I think I'm so nervous right now. Milk has just lost its flavor.
Huh? Lost its favor?
Give me some.
Lo- but Lon Lon milk is always so tasty. Are you sure it's just nerves? Let me try some.
Oh my god.
Huh,
Oh,
you're
sorry, I drank the
right.
whole thing.
I assume this would have come from one of yesterday's shipments?
Probably. Investigation of the ranch, there wouldn't be any today, so maybe it just isn't fresh?
No, I don't think so. It doesn't really taste as if it's gone bad. Also, the guard said that one of yesterday's shipments was misaddressed, didn't he? Hmm. And this was all handled by Luigi, wasn't it? I think there's something odd going on. I'd better make some notes about this in my handy dandy court record. Note about the shipment's return added to the court record. Lon Lon milk added to the court record. Defiance, the court is about to reconvene. Escort your client back to the courtroom at once. Lon Lon milk from one of yesterday's shipments. Imper brought it during the recess. It seems strangely tasteless. Milk shipment return. Apparently one of the milk shipments was returned to the ranch due to being misaddressed. So it comes down to this. Conclusions approaching. Time to turn this situation about. Oh hey, I got health back. That's nice of it.
A turnabout? What the heck?
A Gyakuten? In my Saibon?
Yes. Oh, I.
Mhm, mhm. Do 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 do. I see Anju. I see one of the redhead guys from Castletown. I see the guy with the beard from Castletown. I see Rauru, or is it Rauru? It's Rauru. Rauru placed
Robber.
his faith in you. Court is back in session for the trial of Malon of Lon Lon Ranch. I trust that the prosecution's final witness is ready.
Naturally, I have personally seen to it that there will be no foolishness this time around.
Even though you're putting the most foolish fool of all on the stand. Hopefully his ears are intact.
As we discussed before the recess, having established the opportunity and means for the defendant to have committed the murder, only one matter remains. The matter of motive. For naturally, such a heinous crime couldn't be the result of mere happenstance. The prosecution believes the defendant had a deep desire that pushed her to patricide. Our next witness can shed light on the matter.
Fascinating. Very well, please proceed.
Hi, Curry. The prosecution calls the ranch worker Ingo to the stand.
That's not how you spell Luigi. Ha!
Huh. It's funny to see Mr. Ingo in such fancy clothes. He looks like more of a pompous bitch now.
And you lagged out you lagged out while calling him a pompous bitch. Oh?
Yeah, he almost always just wears his work dungarees? Dungarees? Is that like what is that? Is that just like slang for clothing?
Overalls.
Oh, that's my first time hearing that word. It's almost like looking at a different person.
You are lagging out so bad right now. I'm definitely gonna let the next Rogers representative I talk to hear about this. Well, I guess he
Yeah,
wanted
since
to
I'm not
dress up
even
for
on
court.
Wi-Fi. It's out my Wi-Fi completely.
I
But I
guess
know
he wanted
Wi-Fi right now. Why?
I guess he wanted to
Cool.
dress up for court, and he wouldn't want to get this nice outfit dirty by working in it.
Quiet! Defense!
No!
Witness, state your name and occupation.
Your Honor, great honorable prosecutor. My name is Ingo. I mind Lon Ranch. Mind? What does that entail exactly? I'm mostly there to work on the structures and equipment. The owner and his daughter are the ones who tend the animals and take care of orders.
How long have you been working on the ranch?
It'll be several years at this point. There have been others who came and
That's
went,
not a number, Ingo.
but I, Ingo, have persevered through all the hardships. Sounds like he wants a medal for it.
Well, he does get a bit pompous at times, but Mr. Ingo really is great help.
He does get to be a bit of
Yeah.
a pompous bitch at times.
He built the ranch's silo single-handedly.
Wow, whoa, that's some dedication.
Very well. Given that you're clearly an important employee, you are privy to some inside info, is that correct?
No, they do not let me inside. They make me sleep in the doghouse. Yes, the ranch owner shared all the big plans with me. He trusted me implicitly. He used to say that we are like a big family. That sounds lovely. That sounds like a red flag that you're going to be getting loads of unpaid overtime.
Overtime?
I'm sure that mod author is talking from experience there.
Hello. Can I see?
Hello.
There you go. It just didn't let me even see that the screen changed. I love it here. Anyway. Evidently, not every member of your so-called family felt the same way, though, did they?
Damn it, Roger. It hurts to do this, but I have no choice. Hear my story, Honorable Court of Law. After we load, of course.
Of course, naturally.
Are you back on the Wi-Fi yet, or?
Am I ever back on? I am back on the Wi-Fi. It's just shitty Wi-Fi. Okay. Wow. Do you hear me still?
I'm listening to you right now, yes.
Okay, good.
The matter of motive by the hard-working Ingo. Just a couple of days ago, the owner, Talon, partly signed the ranch over to his daughter, Malon. Talon became a life tenant, with Malon meant to inherit all of the assets after he's dead. As long as Talon lived, Malon could not sell the ranch. It's simple, isn't it? The girl killed Talon to get full ownership and leave the dingy ranch life behind. It is appalling how ungrateful she is after all Talon did for
Right.
her.
Yes. That's obviously what happened. Nothing wrong with that statement at all.
I get the feel I get the feeling this is the testimony where we're going to be presenting that photo we got at the very start of the hack.
Yes. Oh,
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 oh.
oh, oh,
So, rope,
oh, oh,
yo, hope,
oh, rope,
coat,
arms.
elope.
You want it? It's yours, as long as you have enough rupees. That's like basically what the quote is. I don't know the full quote. I'm bad. I can never do full meme quotes.
Lamp
I
oil,
was
rope, balls. You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long
as
as you
long
have
as
enough rubies.
yeah. And there you have it, testimony from a man who just lost everything. It's truly tragic to witness yet another family torn apart by greed.
I just realized, have we checked Ingo's profile yet? 40, Ingo, age 44, smarmy man who works on the ranch, usually in his work clothes, but he's dressed up nicely for court. And also, like, here's this cursed
I
edit portrait of Zelda with her habit taken off.
don't like it.
It's definitely not blessed. It's cursed. Did you read this line?
I did. We have evidence. We have the defendant caught red-handed at the scene of the crime, and now we have a motive.
What we have is a half-baked theory.
Gannon. Objection.
How do
Lack
we
of
know he's
evidence.
telling the
Lack of
truth?
bitches. Ah! I have, of course, verified the witness's testimony.
Verified it how?
As per the law, all inheritance documents must be filed at the Castletown Notary Office to be considered valid. I saw fit to prepare this for the trial. The prosecution will like to submit the Lala Ranch inheritance document into evidence. Which
Ranch
documents
inheritance
added?
document added to the court record. How much do you want to bet? It's going to say in here that if Malin is for whatever reason unable to accept the inheritance, the ranch goes to Ingo
Oh, 100%. 100% gonna say that. Mr. Ingo, why would you?
because he's a pompous bitch. Malin,
Dividing
Malin,
between the crown and the remaining employees?
ranch inheritance document. Malin will inherit the ranch. If she is unable, divide the deed between the crown and the remaining employees. That's what Talon sounds like, by the way.
Bro's dead, though. Poor Talon. You should pass judgment now, Judge! The defense has nothing!
Up yours!
Objection! Objection.
I would like to cross-examine the witness. There are a few more details I feel are relevant. But of course, ask whatever you'd like. I, the hard-working Ingo, can handle it. Very well, defense. Please begin.
Oh, wow. Being so fast. My light flashes before my eyes.
I saw my life flash before my eyes. Love Star Fox 64.
That was the game.
I should get you to
I
play it
don't
sometime.
really remember. You did stream. That was the Starbucks shoot? The Starbucks? What? The Star Fox you did stream for me, right?
I streamed 64 and I streamed one playthrough of 64 and one playthrough of Zero.
I remember Zero more than I remember 64.
Because it took longer.
Yeah.
Hartley signed over the ranch to Malon, his daughter. Hold it! How long ago was this exactly? 3, 4 days. That's not very exact.
What? What? Hang on a second. This was made 3, 4 days ago? Bro, that's crazy.
I'm not sure of the exact day. Had it been planned for a long time? Alan was getting on in years. Better to take care of the matter sooner than later, eh?
Wasn't Helen only like 40? Something?
Deceased,
Oh.
but Ingo 44.
Yeah, so he must have been close, same age as Ingo, yes?
Malon?
He is telling the truth. Father scheduled a visit to Nori office about a week ago.
What do you mean by partly, witness? Alan became a life tenant, with Malon meant to inherit all of the assets after his death.
But you forgot to mention one more thing.
So Malon hadn't become the ranch owner yet. Wow, of course not. Haven't you heard all the stories making rounds recently? So many ungrateful brats throwing their old folks into retirement homes the moment ownership is signed to them. Alan was no fool. I myself convinced him that it was the safer option. If the girl was up to some chicanery, he could always revert his decision.
That's horrible. I never do that, you bastard. You pompous bitch.
As much as I'd like to believe that, you did much worse by killing him, which was totally you, blah, meh. Children these days, you feed them, you raise them, and they pull a stunt like this as soon as you give them an inch over yourself.
I must concur. The younger generation is fucking horrible.
Just curious.
They have the things called skippity toilets and all that weird shenanigans.
Okay, Ganondorf is older than Ingo. If he was only in like his 30s or something, I would have laughed about that. Why did he look at me while saying that? That's a Phoenix line.
Yep.
Anyway, what that meant was, as long as Talon lived, Malon could not sell the ranch.
Hold it.
But why would Malon want to sell the ranch right now? Why wouldn't she want to? Why would a pretty little girl like her want to work on some dingy ranch? She'd have it much better if she sold the old place and used the money to move to Castletown.
It's not true. I love working with the animals. I wouldn't leave them for anything.
Wow! Also, not for nothing, her business is the primary supplier of the royal fucking family. She's got it made in the shade.
No, like seriously.
She's often slacking on the job while I, the hard-working Ingo, have to cover for her. I guess the Deku nut doesn't fall far from the tree, as they say. That Talon loves to sleep on the job too. Oh. I do recall quite a quite funny story about the Lon ranch owner blocking the side entrance to Hyrule Castle for an entire day once. Hey, I remember that. I was the one who woke him up. The guards couldn't wake him up. It took a particularly vocal Cucko, apparently. Ah, jeez. Well, there you go. I am the real reason why the ranch has such renown. Me, the hard-working Ingo.
Link, that's not true at all.
I know, but how do I stop this? Oh, wait, did I not say that out loud? Did I think that? I meant to say it. It's simple, isn't it? The girl killed Talon to get full ownership and leave the dingy ranch life behind. Do you really think Malon would go that far? I don't want to think it, but clearly the events speak for themselves, don't they? They don't. Why wouldn't she just wait a few more years then? Alan was getting older. Perhaps she knew more and more work would be piling onto her. But really, how am I supposed to know? Ask her! Ugh, that's alright. Well, if Malon didn't want to work, wouldn't she have done this earlier? As Talon's only child, she'd still inherit the ranch. Ooh, that's where you're wrong. For a long while, Talon planned to split the ranch between the girl and the crown. He was a patriotic man. He knew how much those horses meant to the royal guard. I wish he hadn't changed his mind now. Is this true?
Yes, Father's previous inheritance document did work that way. It's admirable. I guess familial bonds won over his drive to help the kingdom. Truly a shame.
Yes, naturally, the girl wanted the whole thing, so she bided her time.
I think this sufficiently explains the timing. Let's continue, shall we?
How's your voice holding up, by the way?
Not as bad yet. But I also haven't been doing it for 2 hours yet. I've only been doing it for what, like half an hour? 45 minutes?
I've got 31:43 on the clock.
So 30 minutes.
Wait just a moment. There's one more problem with the timing that I'd like the witness to explain. Why would Malon have planned the murder for the day of the royal visitation, specifically? More people around means more witnesses. You'd think she would have chosen any other day. Oh, did I forget to mention this?
Oh, here's some statement adding.
I overheard Talon arguing with her that very morning. He was telling her he changed his mind again.
Bullshit!
He was planning to tell the king that he'd be signing the ranch over to the crown. After the visitation was over, he'd head to Castletown to change the inheritance back to the original split. What? Why would I kill myself after I went to all that effort? I didn't kill him. What?
Despite the victim's wishy-washiness, it would appear he did make the right choice in the end. And because of that choice, if the defendant wanted to get the ranch, she had no time to waste that day.
Is this true too?
Absolutely not. Father wasn't planning to do that, and there was no argument either.
What to do about this argument thing?
Added to
testimony.
Better not bring attention to.
I don't want to give Ingo's twisted version of events any more of the spotlight than necessary. Alright, the defense would like to move on and discuss something else. Ooh, the way she was arguing with him really made me mad.
Interesting.
It's appalling how ungrateful she is after all Talon did for her. No, you hold it! That man gave everything for her! She's gotten so many expensive presents over the years. Just look at that goddamn necklace she's wearing. I read that wrong, but I went with it. That man spoiled her rotten. In fact, I think I saw another present he was meaning to give her on the very day he was killed. Another gift? Why, yes, a little bottle of perfume, I believe. That was definitely meant for Malon and not for the princess. It's horrible. Talon was such a kind man. What happened to him is despicable. Was that last statement important? Better not bring attention to it. Better not stick to this point that makes Malon look worse than she already does. What's your relationship with this guy anyway?
Well, he's been employed and living with us on the ranch for as long as I can remember, really.
Also, I like how he calls a brooch a golden necklace.
Yeah. You know, I don't think he's ever skipped a day of work thinking about it.
Not a single one. Talk about dedication. But even so, something is very much off here. Okay, really unfortunate that this game doesn't have the Ace Attorney thing where if you hold down B, the text fast forwards.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Naturally, the girl wanted the whole thing. Blah, 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 blah. Explains the timing. Objection. One more problem with that timing. Why wait for the royal visit? Blah, 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 blah. More witnesses. Blah, 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 blah.
Da dee dee da dee da.
La di da di di la di da. Did we ever figure out what that song is?
I did not.
There was an argument about the inheritance. That sounds like an important fact to me. The defense requests it be added to the testimony. Very well. Witness, please do so. I'd be happy to, Your Honor.
Oh, humbug.
I overheard them arguing about the inheritance that morning. About what time did this happen? First thing in the morning, I was heading out to the silo to start the day's work. I had just walked out the front door of the ranch house when I heard some yelling erupt behind me. Do you remember any specifics about what was said? Oh, yes, it surprised me enough that I stopped to listen for a minute. It was all like, I'm really sorry, Malon, but the most important thing is to make sure the king will always have a steady supply of quality horses. Don't what me, Father? Do this to me. Malon, this isn't just about you, it's for the good of the entire kingdom. What's to do? I can't move up first. Got this dumb ranch forever. I thought you loved the ranch. All the animals are here. And Ingo's always around to help. And Ingo's always around to help out with the chores too. He's pretty great, isn't he? Yeah, Ingo is awesome and handsome and sexy, but I still hate you for this. This isn't all.
Link's like, I'm not buying this bullshit.
What a stirring reenactment.
I'll keep my thoughts on the witness's acting skills to myself. Dog shit, though.
There's no fucking way that actually happened, though. Malon would never want to sell the ranch or praise Ingo.
Well, of course she'd say that now, you buffoon. Remember, she's under suspicion for murder. We can't trust a thing she says.
Well, I trust her. But the judge probably doesn't right now, and that's unfortunately what matters. Do I have anything in the court record that could refute this story?
You asked me, the whole inheritance issue could have been avoided if the crown wasn't so fucking soft. In Gerudo Desert, there would be no question that the fortress may seize whatever it desires.
That's just messed up.
No matter. To your testimony, farmhand, share with us the true nature of the defendant.
Blah 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 blah. Just look at that golden necklace she's wearing. It's actually a brooch.
Fuck you, you unspoiled rat.
Ganondorf?
Ah, wait. are you doing? Trying to implicate the defendant even further?
I think it's an important detail.
The perfume is irrelevant! But I suppose that prosecution has no objections to strengthening our case.
Very well, witness. Please add what you just said to your testimony. It's irrelevant. So it's irrelevant, but it helps your case? How does that work, Ganondorf? Because to me, that math ain't mathin'.
That ain't mathin', bro.
Malon often bought Malon gifts. I saw the latest one. Some kind of perfume, I think. Hold it. Where did you see this? I think it was just lying around the ranch house. Malon probably intended to give it to Malon on the day he was killed. Do you mean this, witness? Why, yes, that's exactly it. Looks very expensive. If only Talon had spent as much on his salary for me, the hard-working Ingo. I get up and leave to do the work at the break of dawn every day, you know. Oh. What's your... Okay. I'm not sure which one I actually need. I'm not sure which one will actually progress the story, so I'm going to make a new save state.
Is that cheating?
Yes, but fuck off. Witness? What is it? Just to confirm, you said that this bottle of perfume was bought for Malon by her father, correct? What else would it be for? I assure you, Talon wasn't the type to indulge in perfumes. Far from it. He smelled like pig shit. Well, you're wrong, witness. Oh, is that so? Was the ranch owner truly a perfume connoisseur? Okay, that's the second silly judge moment that we've had this game. No, Your Honor. This bottle of perfume was bought for the princess. Huh?
So what, defense? Sure, it's technically a contradiction, but what does the purpose of this ball change?
Yes, defense. I admit I'm confused as well. Please explain why this is important. Earlier in the trial, Malon mentioned that Talon bought this perfume in preparation last minute. Isn't that right, Malon?
It sure is. We had a gift for the king prepared when the news arrived that it would actually be the princess making this visitation. Father quickly rode out into town to get a new gift. Oh.
This info puts one thing into question. Talon's taste in gifts? Somebody's movements? The princess's testimony.
Sorry. That's just such a funny answer.
You know what? Considering there's no fast forward for the dialogue, I'm going to save into a new state before I fuck around and find out. Giving someone perfume is a very rude gesture. It practically says, "You smell terrible," straight to their face. Just what were Talon's true intentions? Did he perhaps intend to offend the crown into ending their partnership? This bottle of perfume calls the good character of the victim into question.
Damn, Lake's going on a different route here. Calm down.
Is that true? Why, I get bottles of cologne every year on my birthday. Does everyone truly...
Wow, what fucking nonsense! We are in a court of law! Your personal opinions about what makes a good gift are irrelevant. Act professional, for fuck's sake. I regularly receive the finest Gabriel perfumes myself.
Oh wow, that means the Gyarados all think you stink.
The notion that someone of my caliber would smell unpleasant is preposterous!
Really? Because I can smell you from here.
Fuck you! Your Honor, I request the defense be penalized for this blatant disregard for the court's time! For once, I agree with the arrogant prosecutor. Please don't say such judgmental things, Link.
Ganondorf is like the opposite of Aryan, but okay. Hey, whose side are you on here? The court seems to be in agreement. Defense, be more mindful of the things you say. Sorry. But that's not the only thing. The fact that the perfume was bought at the last minute causes an even bigger problem. It puts one thing into question. Want to go for another round?
Yes.
The princess's testimony. Once again, Her Highness's testimony must be wrong.
The princess did mention seeing the perfume ball in the ranch house. How does that contradict what the witness said at all? Fuck. Shit.
It doesn't, does it? Defense, I will not have you turning the princess into a scapegoat for every little problem that comes up. Sorry. But even so, the fact that the first...
Don't say.
Fuck it, I'm rolling with it. Someone's movements around the ranch are put into serious doubt. Someone's? Well, don't keep us waiting then, defense. Who is this person? Naturally, the person whose movements become suspect is... Malon.
Malon!
It's Talons.
It's you, Judge! Ganondorf. It's Miss Impa. It's the princess she murdered. Oh no.
This person!
What are you fucking talking about? Strangle something the 11th hour gift for the princess at the ranch house? How does that change anything about where this person might have been?
Yes, defense, I am quite confused as to what scenario you're trying to paint here. Maybe it's time for me to switch to a different brush then. Sorry. But even so, the fact that the perfume... Ingo. The witness himself. If you recall, this bottle of perfume which had just been purchased was found at the crime scene. A crime scene the witness supposedly never went to. He shouldn't have known about the bottle.
Fuck.
Order. Something I just noticed. The judge has the attorney's badge on his gavel.
Oh my goodness, Judge, what are you doing with that?
The defense raises a very valid point.
You simpleton! What is the meaning of this?
Don't you dare call me a simp. Well, witness, did you go to the scene of the crime at any point? No, of course I didn't. I was working in the silo all day. I remember, I saw the gift the day before the crime. The girl is lying. Talon must have gotten the gift the day before.
You're the one who's lying. Father didn't leave the ranch at all that day.
One's word against another's. Defense? Do you have any way to prove that your version of events is true?
Smell the perfume! Interesting. Ask the store. Find the receipt.
I gotta.
Yeah.
Why, we should just smell the
Do
perfume.
the smug fucking expression. What the fuck?
All shall be revealed if we just smell it. Your Honor, if you would. Well, if you say so, Defense. Here goes.
What is happening? It was quite
Oh,
lovely.
it's quite lovely. I just realized one of the people on the right side of the gallery in the wide shot is one of the Anuki from the DS games. Oh, it's quite lovely. Huh. Seems like Talon had quite the nose to pick this one out.
Great! You got the courtroom to smell like a kiwi's behind. Now what?
Eh?
How does this prove anything, Defense? Surely there was a purpose to this whole exercise.
That is, well, the smell is very strong, so the perfume can't be that old.
To be fair, that is. I guess that is kind of how it works, but no. That's not strong enough. Perfumes have a longer shelf life than just a couple of days, you idiot!
They do?
They can last longer than 72 hours. Dawn of
Right.
the final day.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what I was thinking that would accomplish. Well, the courtroom smells nicer, but that won't get you out of this penalty.
Oh, this is just too good. Any other bright fucking ideas?
Your mother. Find the receipt? When you buy something, you usually get a receipt, and the receipt always shows the date of purchase. It might still be at the ranch house. I say we send someone out to look for it.
Arthur never throws receipts away. We have a drawer full of them. The perfume one should be right on top. Yeah, I
Okay,
had a feeling that was going to be the right answer.
so let's ask at the store. Why don't we send a soldier to ask the store owner when the bottle was bought?
Ah! Do you know how many people visit that store? Would they not keep a record, though, of every transaction? Inconceivable that the owner would remember every random purchase.
Also, if Lon Lon Ranch is the main supplier for the royal family, then Talon's probably a pretty well known guy. The store owner might recognize him.
The store would definitely recognize him and be like, "Oh,
Any other ideas, Defense? Okay, we didn't get penalized for that.
yeah," because it's a fair. It is a pretty valid assumption.
I mean, they penalized us for the perfume thing too, even though that was harmless. The perfume one should be right on top. I believe this idea has some merit. Soldiers, rush out to the ranch house immediately and search for that receipt. Your Honor! Yes? What is it, soldier? We have just received a receipt from the team stationed at the crime scene. Very well, thank you. I shall now read it out. There's a lot writing on this. From Tingle's Mysterious Smells.
Oh God.
Oh, yes, I think I've seen that store. It's that eccentric looking place in the back alley.
Oh God. You couldn't miss the blinding neon colors if you tried. It's another eye store. The goal of this nobody running a monopoly on Hylian perfume is preposterous.
Perhaps, but back to the matter at hand.
The nerve of that dunderhead! Why would anyone ever shop at a store where the owner called every other customer a fucking fairy? Was he a fruit?
No, he's clocking people as gay. His gaydar goes off. Specifically when you try to shop there, Ganondorf.
I'm not gay!
Prosecutor.
And the balloons, oh the fucking balloons! The full popped one right in my goddamn face!
Prosecutor Ganondorf, enough! Continuing on. Purchased item, 1 bottle of freshly picked Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land. For the Nintendo DS. Oh my,
yes.
This is quite the price. Why, I would have to... Your Honor, please, the date of purchase... Oh, yes, right. Date of purchase... Why, it's March 16th, the day of the murder! Yeah! Order, order.
Yes, we got him!
Phew, I think we're finally getting somewhere, and I'm real quick gonna save another state and then load back. Because it turns out this is progress, so let's see where this takes us. Our yeah, this is the statement we're pressing. It was like was about how yeah.
Oh.
Okay, that wasn't anything. This evidence reveals a clear contradiction in the testimony, Your Honor. I must say I can't see anything clear there.
The only thing that's clear here is you're incompetent, fool!
I guess I must be on the wrong track. All right, then, no skin off my nose. Although now I'm curious about when the photo actually will come up. I think we're finally getting somewhere.
But this still doesn't mean anything! Perhaps the witness really went back to the ranch house or something and saw the ball then!
Yeah. Yes, that's it. I was getting thirsty, so I went back to get a drink. I must have seen the bottle then.
Oh, come on! You think we're gonna believe that shit? You have any proof that he didn't? Well,
I believe this calls for further testimony. As the witness now claims to have visited the crime scene shortly before the murder, we should learn of his exact movements that day. My movements? Oh, I just realized what we're probably going to end up using this for. We're probably going to present this after the case when Malon is in doubt about something. My
probably.
movements. Well, all right. There's not a whole lot to say, though. It's unfortunate that he managed to weasel out of that. But this next testimony will be full of lies. This is my chance. Loading time.
Loading.
Unadulterated
Durated
loading.
loathing. So strong. Though I do admit it came off fast, still I do believe that it can last. And loading for forever, loading to the loading you. I'm excited
My
for part two.
my non-suspicious movements by the hard-working Ingo. As was already stated, I had volunteered to work in the silo. At one point, I briefly went back to the ranch house to get myself a glass of water. I went back to the silo right after that and stayed there until the courier came. I haven't been back to the ranch house at all since then. At some point, the detective came and told me what happened, and wow, that detective, one fine woman. And we're loading again.
Great.
Huh? See, I haven't done anything to warrant suspicion. Eat my shorts, you brat. I'll pass. There has to be something wrong in there. You can't put a flawless story together that quickly. Oh, we're loading even more. Lovely.
Lovely, darling, lovely. Come here,
Lovely
Kuro.
jubbly.
Kuro, come here. I want to torment you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, pussy. Come here, pussy. Come here, pussy.
Is
And
he
he lies
meowing
on
at
the
you?
floor. He is. Come here, pussy. He's gonna go. It's like this shit is dumb, which is so valid of him. Also, I'm over. He's so cute.
What were you doing? Working on shipments and fulfilling orders.
Shipments, you say?
We send out crates of milk to milk bars all across the kingdom every day, you know. Milk bars? Naturally, everyone loves a good drink, you know. And our milk is renowned as the best there is. I hear some others water theirs down. Despicable. I see. I think you said earlier that your job is to work on the structures and equipment, though? Indeed, Malon and the girl would usually be the ones overseeing milk orders. However, since the royal visitation was happening that day, I felt they needed their minds unoccupied, so I took it upon myself to do it this time. After the murder, I got scared that the Sheikah Force's investigation would delay the shipment, and that I, the great Ingo, would get the blame. Thankfully, it all went through fine. Yeah, and you were so concerned with sending it off quickly that you wrote the wrong delivery address on it.
Bah! You Hylians! Ridiculous! Getting tipsy for something like fucking milk? Were you lightweights? But you couldn't handle even a sip of girl's noble pursuit, a real man's drink!
A real woman's drink, actually.
literally, why Ace Attorney does the same thing? You will make the joke, and the Ace Attorney will make the joke directly after. So at least, like, it's true to that. It's true to that extent.
A real man's drink? Aren't most of the Gerda women? Speaking of drinks, I believe the witness was talking about how he had gotten himself a glass of water. Yes, of course. Moving all that heavy stuff around
Not
works up a
straight
sweat,
vodka.
you see. I got very thirsty and...
I wonder what type of alcohol is in a noble pursuit.
You didn't think to just take a sip of the milk you were handling? Yeah, no, it wouldn't be right. That milk was for the customers, you see.
It has no flavor either. Why would I drink that?
A very logical concern, actually. Like in real, I'm sure in real life, if you were like bottling milk and you took a sip, your supervisor might get on your ass about stealing.
Yeah,
I just didn't want to get into any trouble.
A truly honest man, and dare you suggest he would steal from his own workplace? The accusations!
Right. So, what did you see at the house? Nothing much. I got my drink and left. Still had a lot of work to do, you see. I suppose I must have seen the perfume bottle then. In fact, yes, I remember it clearly now. It was there on the table, plain as day.
Has gone.
Great. What happened after that, witness? Went back to the stylo and stayed until the courier came. And you were able to complete this so quickly on your own? Bah, you don't know the might of the great Ingo. What? Yeah! Ow! Wham! I get things done in no time. I did almost break my back getting those crates out of the silo, though. There were so many and all so heavy. It was like a puzzle in there. Anyway, that's not important. The point is, I haven't been back to the ranch house at all since then. Are you sure? Sure as can be. Mwahaha! You never went back in, even after the crime was discovered? Bah, they wouldn't let me in. Preserving the crime scene or some shit. I couldn't even get any of my things. After I was questioned, no one gave me half a glance. I had to sleep in the stables that night. It was terrible. Is what he just said important? It is important. Your Honor, I would like the witness to add this last statement to his testimony. What? What are you trying to pull now? Very well. Witness, please amend your statement. Yeah, fine, whatever.
This is bullshit anyway.
I didn't even get to sleep or access any of my belongings. I had to spend the night in the stable. Couldn't you have stayed at an inn? Ah, what am I, made of money? Think, boy, I'm just a simple ranch worker, you know. Phew, you lawyers always flaunting your wealth. Right, sorry. Not actually sorry. I doubt one night would bankrupt this guy. Just look at what he's wearing. Could you elaborate? She's a hard-working woman. She's a hard-working woman who gets to the point and takes what she wants. Not to mention her impeccable fashion sense. What's not to love?
Oh god, he simps for Impa. Oh Jesus.
Well, don't we all, to be fair?
True.
That's not the part I wanted him to elaborate on.
No, he seems totally smitten with her. He's such a simp.
Wow, I didn't know he liked women. Sure does. I wonder how Impa feels about it.
She's probably creeped
Perhaps,
out by it, honestly.
perhaps when this chore of a trial is over, I could. No, it would have to wait. You thought you could distract me, did you? I, the genius ranch worker Ingo, see through your schemes.
He's sticking to his story, huh?
Yeah, it was a desperate fix, but it holds up surprisingly well.
I can hardly believe this is the same Mr. Ingo I know. He's usually not this much of a bitch.
It's time to press for more details. He's sure to slip up somewhere. There has to be a piece of evidence or a profile waiting to disprove what he's saying.
A piece of evidence or a profile.
Boom shakalaka laka. Witness, there's something seriously wrong with your testimony. What? What? What are you talking about? You say you couldn't get any of your belongings because they were all at the ranch house, correct? A ranch house you were not allowed to enter? That's right. Well, that would imply you should still be wearing your work clothes. Pardon me if I'm wrong, but those don't look like work clothes at all. Yeah! The defense has a point. The witness appears pretty well dressed for court. I can't imagine he would want to sully those clothes during work. Well, what do you have to say to that? Gah! Oh, of course. I can explain. It's simple. These are brand new. Yeah, on my way to the courthouse, I went shopping for a nice new outfit. After all, I couldn't very well show up to court dressed like a bum.
Yes, defense. Certain people have a modicum of respect for the court and show them dressed appropriately, unlike you.
Says the man in full armor. What's that supposed to mean? This is my finest Zora suit. So you claim you bought these clothes after the crime, is that correct? Very much so. This morning, in fact. Why do I need to repeat myself? Do you still have the receipt?
No.
The defense accepts this explanation.
Excellent. This is a farce of a trial. Sorry. Then this farce of a trial is about to come to a long-delayed conclusion.
Sorry.
Now that the ranch worker's testimony has been accepted by both the prosecution and defense, it's time to announce the verdict. You put up a valiant effort, but you can only go so far when your client is truly guilty.
Very well. In that case, I declare the defendant, Malon of Longlawn Ranch, actually, can I reconsider my stance on the witness?
Foolishness! Once again, you waste the court's valuable time with this circus act. Prosecution says the defense be penalized.
Indeed, please consider your statements before making them. Now then, defense, the witness has explained that he bought the clothes this morning. Is there a problem? Naturally. Now let's No, I don't accept the explanation. You buying those clothes today is simply impossible. What?
Oh? How can you claim so? Defense? As you know, evidence is everything in court. Either prove that the witness couldn't have bought these clothes today, or get the fuck out!
Okay, I genuinely don't know what to present here.
Mm, shipments. Perfume. Well, hmm.
The photo?
Oh, yeah, because he's wearing it in the photo.
Eat shit! I would like to turn the court's attention to this.
Ah,
Why, this is one lovely pictograph. Oh, it reminds me of the idyllic days I spent at the fishing pond with my grandson.
about this pictograph defense.
Well, just look at what Ingo is wearing. This photo is from 17 years ago, but Ingo is very clearly wearing the same outfit he has on right now. He couldn't have bought it today. Order, I will have order. Why, the defense is absolutely correct. I hope the witness has a good explanation for this. There, I think we finally got it. There's no way he can weasel out this time. Oh, unless someone weasels out for him.
Ah, isn't it obvious? Naturally, the witness knew he would need to wear his nice clothes for the royal visitation that was scheduled for that day. He brought them to the silo in advance so that he could quickly change just before the royal visitation's arrival. Yes, that's correct.
Oh, oh, oh. Yes, of course. I needed to be presentable after all. Can't look like a bum in front of the most important people in the kingdom. Fuck off. Wait a minute. This is insane. What kind of kangaroo court is this? The prosecution keeps making excuses up on the spot. Ingo was clearly lying about buying the clothes before the trial. He's definitely trying to hide something. Your Honor, surely you won't just accept this blatant perjury. Perjury? Perjury? What is that? Hmm.
Accept it, Judge! There can be no other explanation!
The prosecution's explanation does seem plausible. Fuck! However, the fact that the witness didn't simply say it himself, and instead made up a lie about buying the clothes, is indeed very suspicious. Yeah, it's almost like he committed perjury or something. Defense? The prosecution has posed that there is no other possible explanation for this contradiction. What is your opinion on the matter? Can the defense think of an alternative version of events?
Yes, were he murdered?
Hmm. This is big. I really need to think this through. Oh,
Oh,
we're doing a thought route.
well,
This
we
is
will
some,
be.
yeah. This is something that they started doing in the 3DS games,
I'll get to know that one day eventually. Like,
and also they play a banging tune when they do it. I'll link you to the song itself later. Ingo is acting really suspicious right now. He's desperately trying to patch up holes in his testimony to conceal his real movements. Why would he be doing that? Ingo has a wardrobe at the silo. Ingo is the victim. Ingo is the murderer.
I think Ingo was the murderer.
Ingo is the victim. Maybe Ingo is the one who actually got killed, and now he's a ghost? That's it! This whole case has been just one big ghost trick! Hi, Shutakumi.
Ghost trick? Ghost trick?
What am I saying? That doesn't make any sense at all.
There's no cast in this.
I need to rethink this. Why would he be doing that? Ingo has a wardrobe at the silo, obviously. Right! Ingo is actually a fashion connoisseur! What? No, there's no way. Malon said she basically only ever sees him in one outfit. I need to rethink this. Why would he be doing that? Ingo is the moiterer.
Moiterer. Law.
If it's not Malon, Ingo is the only other person who could have done this. I have to assume he did if I want to think Malon is innocent. With that in mind, why would Ingo change out of his work clothes?
Because it got covered in blood. Law.
What happened to make it necessary? They got dirty, they were eaten by a cow, Talon's blood got on them. The cows in the silo mistook Ingo's clothes for food and ate them.
Oh,
This
yeah,
left the man
obviously.
This left the man in quite the embarrassing situation, and he had to go back to... That doesn't seem right now that I say it out loud. He must have had a better reason.
Let's rethink this.
I need to rethink this. If it's not Malon, Ingo is the only other person who could have done this. I have to assume he did it if I want to think Malon is innocent. What happened to make it necessary? They got dirty. Ingo was secretly a germaphobe and couldn't stand being in such a dirty getup. But I don't think he'd be working on a ranch if he was a germaphobe. There must be a better explanation for why he changed his clothes. I need to rethink this. If it's not Malon, Talon's blood got on them. When Ingo killed Talon, his clothes must have gotten blood on them. He had to change into something else to hide his involvement. But then, wouldn't the Sheikah Force have found the clothes in the house? How could they have disappeared? They were stolen, they were thrown away, they were thrown in a fire. They were thrown away. Of course,
Yeah,
Ingo
this
just
is
threw them
garbage.
over the railing.
Right.
But wait, I'm sure the Sheikah Force searched around the ranch too. I doubt he would have chosen such a bad hiding spot. How could they have disappeared? They were stolen! A burglar strode by just as the murder was happening. Right, and he only took some dirty, bloody clothes and went down his merry stealing way. I don't think that's it.
I don't think that's it. I'm thinking that's wrong.
The nice thing about the thought roots is that you can't get penalized for your own internal monologue, so you're free to choose the silly answers without worrying about a game over. They were thrown in a fire. Ingo burned his clothes.
Damn.
That's it! This explains everything! What explains everything, Defense? You, you were just standing there rubbing your chin for like 5 minutes. The blank void of loading.
My
We're
favorite.
loading. We're loading during the reel back for the point. I believe I can offer an alternative explanation. Ganondorf?
Nonsense! Johnson and Fenn spent far too long sitting in silence just now. They clearly have nothing. Damn. I call for a quick ruling.
Fuck off! And not only can I explain it, but in fact, the defense formally accuses the witness of the murder. No! It's Shrimple.
Shrimple.
The reason he had to swap his outfit, and why he's been lying about the circumstances ever since, is because it got stained with the victim's blood.
Preposterous! If there were any disregarded bloody clothes nearby, the Sheikah Force would have found them, and we would be trying someone else for murder right now.
Why, you are absolutely correct, prosecutor.
What? What? Nani?
Naturally, Ingo couldn't have left his bloody clothes lying around, and so he
Bloody?
used this to dispose of
Hey!
them. This bottle of milk.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He cut them up with a saw.
Oh yeah. Effective strategy, I think. Mm-hmm.
He wiped the blood off with this bloody cloth. He sprayed perfume onto his clothes to absorb all the blood.
Oh, interesting. That definitely works.
Your Honor, cast your mind to the princess's last testimony. The princess's... Oh, that mysterious fire.
Surely you guess! You yourself made sure we all knew how meaningless her testimony was!
I'm very serious, and don't call me Shirley. And yet, with this new context in mind, it gains a completely new meaning. An empty bottle of lamp oil found by a burned-out fire. Ingo used this lamp oil to quickly burn away his stained work clothes. Well, how about it, witness? My scenario explains everything. You killed Talon and then tried to hide it. This is... No, hold on. What dribble are you spouting here? Me? Kill Talon? You already know that's impossible. Or are we about to get more testimony even though we've done the thought route?
Maybe.
Everything you said is wrong. I have no idea what you're on about. I have an alibi for the time of the crime. I just couldn't have done it. There's no way I could have completed those milk shipments, killed Talon, and tried to hide my involvement. The fire was just made for a quick breakfast. There's no mystery there. Stop trying to pin this on poor, innocent Ingo. And we're loading again.
I'm trying to blame on poor innocent little me. Little me.
I'm not sure if my mic just picked that up, but here. I'm gonna share Discord.
Why are we sharing Discord?
I'm I'm trying to share to DMs. I'll just copy a link. Select all. But Ganondorf?
Sorry. Were you sharing DMs? What's happening? Now, I should have to remind you, Defense, but you yourself were surprised that Ingo was able to complete the shipment in time. And even more things for him to do in that time is for.
Right. The great Ingo is efficient at his job. Not that efficient. No, it had to have been him. I'm sure of it. There must be some trick at play here. Some kind of shortcut. I must find it. So yeah, check your DMs. I just DM'd you the music that they play during Thought Roots in the actual games. It's a banger tune. Cross examination, and we're hanging on this screen again. Too busy for murder. Everything you've said is wrong. I have no idea what you're on about. I have an alibi for the time of the crime. I just couldn't have done it.
Shut the fuck up.
Hold it. Surely my scenario is more plausible at this point than these panicked attempts to fix your story.
What's more plausible than for you to decide, Defense? Am I muted still? No? Did you not hear that? Okay. It's the judge that makes the final call. And as long as this alibi stands, I can't imagine him siding with you.
I was taking a sip of my drink. That's why I didn't press A for a bit. Yes, all of the loose ends have to. Yes, all of the loose ends have to be tied up before a decision can be made. Witness, please continue. I have an alibi. Could you explain what that alibi is again? With pleasure. At the time of the crime, I was busy preparing that day's shipments of milk. That's hard work. I barely had enough time to get them done before the courier came to take them.
The shipments were inspected by Sheikah Force as they were leaving the ranch. And as our resident detective has told us, they were found to be fully loaded up with bottles of milk.
That's right. The Sheikah Force itself has vouched for me. There's no way I could be the culprit. Oh, I disagree. There has to be a way. There must be. There's no way I could have completed those milk shipments, killed Talon, and tried to hide my involvement. Would it really have taken that long to murder someone and burn some clothes?
It might have been long enough to definitely make the scheme infeasible. Completing the shipments is a rather involved process. You have to milk the cows, clean the bottles, pour the milk into them, put them into crates, and load those onto a wagon. I love working with the cows, but that part takes the longest time because you only get a little at a time. So, as Mr. Ingo said, the whole thing really does take a while. I usually have to work together to get it done in time for the courier's arrival. There you go, Defense! Your own client knows this is unshakable truth!
Okay, so there's no way he could complete the shipments and also do the killing. In that case, there had to be some way for him to finish the work faster. I just have to find it. So you had enough time for breakfast, but not enough to kill someone? Yes, of course. The breakfast was cooking while I kept working, and I just quickly gobbled it up. There is no issue there. In fact, yes, I remember it even burned a bit because I wasn't completely paying attention to it. That's why I had to go get that glass of water too, you see. Had to wash it down after. What a convenient little explanation. But for all I know, he actually did cook up a breakfast on a fire of burning blood-soaked clothes. Ew.
Hey, witness, we don't want to hear about your culinary adventures.
I do. Of course, of course. My point is just that it's just what I've been telling you this whole time. Stop trying to pin this on poor, innocent Ingo. The only people who could have done this were you and Malon. And I know Malon well enough to know she couldn't be the culprit. That leaves you as the perpetrator.
Yes, by now we all know how much you value your friend. Fuck off.
Friend, she's my wife.
Friend, wife, same difference. I remind you though, that feelings don't matter at all here.
Facts don't care about your feelings, Defense.
Either show us all the evidence that puts Ingo's alibi into question or concede defeat.
Is there any way he could have done the work faster?
I'm not sure. Would be nice if there was, though. I could sleep in a bit longer every day.
Yeah, you'd think he would have shared it with you if he knew of one. Just what shortcut did you use, Ingo? There's no way. Okay, so now the question is, what do we present? The flavorless milk, the milk shipment that got returned, or the shipment itself? Let's give ourselves a little insurance. Witness? Wah! What is it now? I overheard an intriguing detail during the last.
It's just him doing it faster by just fucking up.
I overheard an
Fucking up the
intriguing
address.
detail during the last recess. It seems the address on one of yesterday's milk shipments wasn't written correctly. You must have been Russian! That's how you did it? Niet!
I haven't heard anything about an issue with the shipment address. But I'll play along. Suppose you're right about this. Writing an address only takes a few seconds. Even if it was due to a single swift stroke of pen, it wouldn't have saved much time at all. Certainly not enough to both commit murder and cover up.
It wasn't just the address. Ingo must have rushed the entire shipment.
By what method? You say someone completed the entire shipment more quickly, then prove it with evidence.
Unfortunately for you, Defense, I must agree with the good prosecutor. This alone doesn't prove how enough time may have been saved. Don't you have anything else? I thought I had him for sure, but it looks like I'll need something stronger to really pin him down. Okay, so I presented the wrong thing, but it didn't penalize me for it. Ah, but did you, though? Did you really complete those shipments properly?
Fans, I shouldn't have to remind you that the Sheikah Force checked the boxes thoroughly. They were definitely full of milk bottles.
Oh, I'm sure it looked that way. What are you getting at, Defense? Here, Your Honor. Huh? Milk? For me?
Are you trying to bribe the judge now? I didn't think you stooped so low. The Crown will be informed of this.
Oh, it's nothing like that. All I'm asking is that His Honor try tasting the milk. Just one little sip. This is highly irregular. But to be honest, I could use a drink. All this talking does make one's throat dry, you know. Hydrate before you dihydrate. You've probably talked the least out of everyone here, though. Since the defense insists, I'll go ahead and take a sip. Hmm. Is this what passes for milk these days? This almost tastes like water. Water? I have to agree. This is definitely not standard milk. As we've heard from the princess and the detective, Malon Ranch is renowned for the quality of its products. But there's no way people would say that about milk this lousy.
Bah! Whatever! Okay. I can't even think of anything. As if the unwashed masses would know the difference between quality and garbage. Where are you going? Where are you going with the defense?
It's shrimple, you see. I received this bottle from Detective Impa, still unopened, during the first recess. As we know, there were no milk shipments today, so this must have come from one of Ingo's shipments from yesterday.
Ah,
It's true that Ingo couldn't have murdered Talon and also completed the shipments on his own. Unless he cheated. Ingo watered down the milk to get the shipments done in time. Order, order! Yes, I suppose that would work. Indeed, all he had to do is milk fewer of the cows. To save enough time without ruining the taste too much, I'd guess he used about a 50-50 split of water and milk. This is... No! Talon. Ganondorf?
let me stop you right there.
I will not.
You can see that something odd happened to that shipment. But all you have proven is that Ingo is a slacker.
How dare you!
Be quiet, you mongrel! Sure, Ingo watered down the milk. That doesn't make him a killer, though, does it?
Well, no. But now we do know that he definitely could have done it. We know he did go to the crime scene. And we know he did have the time and opportunity to kill Talon as well.
Yet there is a vital element missing still.
The motive, huh? Gee, I wonder what his motive would be.
I'm
Huh?
not sure, actually. Let me put it in simple terms so even an idiot like you can understand.
Are we about to get testimony from the prosecutor?
Oh, please. Get in testimony? My favorite Ace Attorney part. Black screen. Rebuttal.
Rebuttal.
Be nice if my Wi-Fi worked.
Yeah,
Be
that's
nice
not
if
me.
my Wi-Fi worked.
That's not me being cheeky, by the way. That actually is how you pronounce that word. Rebuttal.
I know, I was joking.
No, you don't.
You
No,
like
you
the
weren't.
murder weapon? If Ingo was the murderer, then it could have been the saw.
And why is that?
Simple. If the girl's story about working on the fence is true, then she was using the saw while her father was being murdered. It could have been in two places at the same time.
Do I agree with this? No. Oh, wait, no, the saw was the murder weapon? That's not what I'm saying.
What? If that's the case, present some proof. What? Why ask how it could have been two places at the same time?
I really need to think about this.
What's the inventory sheet say? Can't remember if it said there were two.
One
only
wood
one,
saw.
Okay. I can remember if it said there was two or one.
But there was 3 axes. Anyway. Maybe the autopsy report? Insurance.
Yes. No.
Okay, glad I made that insurance. I feel like this is probably based on something from the Greatest Attorney games, because I haven't played those yet. I believe we're in complete agreement on this point.
You realize the problem that creates for you, right?
I'm sure it can all be explained.
Very well, then let's move on to why nothing else could have been the murder weapon either. Where would the supposed other murder weapon have come from?
Insurance.
Well, now do we present the log?
Have you forgotten this murder happened on a ranch? There are plenty of sharp things on site.
Oh. That's simply impossible! Checked all the soft objects on the ranch and searched everywhere. No fresh blood was found anywhere else. Well, that's a lie.
Couldn't Dingo have just wiped it off? Couldn't Dingo have just wiped it off?
Blood leaves traces. It's not that easy to get rid of.
Wow, we've got
Unless
luminol in Hyrule?
Peroxide or... People like us aren't so sensitive, but other beings like the Zoras can easily tell by smell. Naturally, the Sheikah Force employs people for just this task. Imagine, professional blood smeller. Also, while Malon Ranch focuses on selling horses and milk, the animals there aren't regularly butchered. So there's no good reason why any of the tools would have fresh blood on them. Any such implication would have stood out like a sore throat. You know, like the rag.
Implement, not implication. Well, I guess this is a good point. I may
rag.
have to rethink this. Couldn't Dingo have just disposed of it? Couldn't Dingo have just disposed of it in some way?
Ah, that's impossible. You see, no items from the ranch's inventory list were missing. That list is indisputable. Okay, what is missing from the list?
How can you be so sure that the inventory is accurate?
Bah! Use your head! There was a royal visitation scheduled for that day. The ranch owner needed everything to be in order. He would have double, even triple checked the list when he wrote it. What do you have?
I suppose he would have, but... So I guess we're bringing up the point that it was written by Ingo, but I'm still going to make an insurance save state. The inventory list itself is false.
Oh, fascinating! What exactly makes you question the veracity of this document?
That would be something about the inventory itself. It's shrimple. You only need a brief look at the inventory to see it can't be trusted.
Oh. You can't just go around making such general statements. Defense! Why know exactly what the inventory makes it suspect? Bingo.
I love the cursor. Just look here. The one who compiled this list was Ingo himself. He could have easily falsified the counts as part of his plan.
That doesn't matter! No, nothing could have left the ranch! No? Hang on a second. What about the Malon? It'll at least say left the ranch.
Are you really sure nothing left the ranch? What about a few little shipments of milk?
Preposterous! You forgot the such shipments have been checked by the Sheikah force before they were allowed to leave?
That's true, but there was a place the Sheikah could have overlooked.
What Din's name are you babbling about? We're talking about bog standard crates here, boy! Not exactly vast dungeons full of nooks and crannies to stuff things into, are they? Where could they have missed a murder weapon?
It's simple. They overlooked the contents of the crates, the contents of the bottles, the crates themselves.
Nani?
It's the crates themselves. The killer used a big chunk of wood to kill the victim and then nailed it to the crates to conceal it.
No, the weapon was definitely metal. No straight bit of lumber could create a wound like that. Plus, if the weapon was wood, he would have just burned it together with his clothes to ensure we never find it.
Ah, right. Defense, your entire argument hinges on this point, you know. Try to think through your answer a bit more carefully next time. Alright. I'm not gonna load a state. I'm gonna keep it going. We've still got 4 more fuck-ups. The contents of the bottles. There is one place inside the crates that the Sheikah couldn't have checked thoroughly without ruining the shipments.
Without ruining the shipments.
That's right. Ingo put the murder weapon inside one of the bottles to conceal it from the search. That does seem plausible.
Now wait just a fucking minute! A weapon in a milk bottle wouldn't just go unnoticed. Someone would have reported it.
How can you be so sure?
Do you know how much milk an average milk bar uses each day? Do you? All those shipments have most certainly been completely used up by now. Someone drinking from the bottle would have been found it for sure, choked on it even. They took too large a swig. It would be a huge scandal.
Well, he's right about that, but he's missing some vital information. Okay, so I guess this is the return. Objection! You would be correct that a weapon showing up in someone's milkshake would cause quite a stir. Oh, so we do have milkshakes in Hyrule. If the milk ever actually made it to any milk bar, that is. You see, I overheard a very interesting tale during the recess. Word was sent from the ranch not long ago that one of the shipments was returned unopened due to being misaddressed. What? No! Indeed. If you recall, Ingo was the one who handled all of that. Now, that's strange. The ranch supplies the same milk bars every day. Even if he had messed up the street address a little, the couriers would have known where the shipment was meant to go.
Oh.
How could he have bungled it that badly? Bungle, what a fun word.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost as if he didn't want anyone receiving a bottle of milk with a murder weapon in it.
Ah!
I bet Ingo expected this box to stay in shipping limbo a little while longer. How unfortunate for him that the postal service was on its game today. Maybe because they were worried it'd start to smell.
Valid concern.
I believe this calls for us to investigate these boxes of milk more closely. Soldiers, have these boxes retrieved from the ranch immediately. Argument complete. And hey, I got my heart back.
Nice. Just keep
Loading.
loading,
Unadulterated
loading.
loading.
That's pretty brutal, though.
Yeah, I have to assume this is something about the totally legitimate Nintendo 64 I'm using, and not just the ROM itself being kind of bad. My Nintendo 64 is called Mupen 64 Plus, for the record. This is slander. Why would I kill Malon? Sure, he's a bit of a layabout, but he did give me a job. Why would I want him dead? The motive? That's Shrimple. Why, I'm surprised you're even asking about it. Huh? This evidence easily explains your motive. Because I am an attorney! The very inheritance document you brought to the court's attention states the following. In case of the testator's death, his daughter, Malon of Lon Lon Ranch, will inherit the ranch, unless she is unable to oversee it, in which case it shall be divided between the Crown and the remaining employees. Oh. What? You not only killed Talon, but decided to frame Malon for the crime as well, so you would be the one to inherit part of the ranch. That's why you volunteered to work in the silo all day. It gave you an alibi so that Malon would be the only possible culprit. Of course, you knew about the royal visitation in advance. You knew Malon would go back to the ranch house to prepare before they arrived. A perfect setup for the royals to find her next to the body. No, no, no! What are you talking about? Talon signing the ranch over to me? Preposterous! Did he really not know? I guess it was Ganondorf who procured the actual document, not him. Your Honor? What is it, soldier? The box you requested is here. Already? That
My
was quite
box.
fast. Apparently the team at the ranch had already noticed something awry with it on their own. The box arrived just as we were about to rush out a courier to deliver our message. Well, well, well. Let's see for ourselves then, shall we? The part of the shipment that proves my case is...
Well, I wonder which one.
Gee, I have no fucking clue. I think good adventurers go right.
It's always left. It's always left.
You should never eat shredded wheat. So obviously it's this bottle.
Oh yeah.
Here it is, from the bottle with a slight red tint to the milk. Looks like some kind of serrated knife. That explains the irregular wound pretty nicely.
How could those Sheikah idiots have missed this?
I'm sure the milk was pure white when they first checked it. It took a whole day for the blood to dissolve in it. Either way, no matter how you slice it, this proves my theory right. Get it? Slice? Because it's a blade.
Haha.
Oh, I've had it. Fine, fine. You want to know why? You want to know why I really killed that scumbag?
No! No! What are you? So, so you admit it?
Yes, yes, I admit it. What would you do if one day, after years of backbreaking labor, despite putting your all into the ranch, you were thrown away like rubbish without any reason? Fired! Farewell, we don't need you anymore.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, don't lie, I heard it all. I was just returning back from another day of spine-wrenching work, and lo and behold, what's this? Malon and Talon are talking behind my back. I heard it all. We'll let him go after the visitation. We can handle things without him. And so, after volunteering to work on that shipment, I quietly slipped out while the girl was busy and shanked the good-for-nothing slacker. Ha! You should have seen his face. He didn't expect it at all. At all. So yes, Malin, I killed that lazy bum you called a father. I missed that because of Toka writing in chat distracting me.
He
Good thing
deserved it.
good thing there's a history button in this ROM hack. I killed that lazy bum you called a father, and he deserved it. Order! The witness will cease his boasting over such a terrible deed. And apparently, Toka's brother Toby took their laptop while they let him play Animal Jam.
Hmm. I see.
I think we've heard enough. Soldiers, take him away. Wow, 15 DMs from
Wait just a
definitely
moment.
Toka.
Ingo.
Yes, girl. Want to apologize for what you've done?
Apologize? What the fuck? You're horrible! We weren't planning to fire you at all, you dipshit. You completely misunderstood what we were saying.
What?
Backstory time. I believe in you, game. You can load in.
In your own time, mate. I hope we're close to the end.
Probably.
We've had so much we've had
Really
so much
fun.
work recently. Oh, well, you know how it goes with the royal visits. Always a busy time. Gotta make sure everything's in tip-top shape. I do worry somehow about old Ingo, though. He's been complaining about his back recently. Do wish he'd take a step back and relax sometime. Maybe we should convince him to take a vacation. Take a vacation? Now there's an idea. It'd do him good to just get out for a while. I'll discuss it with him after the visitation. After things calm down, we can handle everything without him.
Oh my.
And we're back to loading.
Forever loading. Oh boy.
Loading, loading, loading. Keep that N64 ROM loading. That doesn't really fit into the rhythm.
No,
That's
that's fine.
I I you were planning what? A vacation for me? And I did. No, no, it can't be so. Please say it isn't so. Are the cuckoos about to eat him alive?
And he died. Oh well.
We have witnessed today the results of a truly horrifying misunderstanding. But misunderstanding or not, what you have done is unforgivable. Talon was a kind man, beloved by all who had the good fortune to cross his path. His loss will be felt not only at his ranch, but all across Hyrule.
Killer turned out to be an utterly pathetic man with illusions of grandeur. Grandeur?
Grandeur.
I mean, look at him. He's pathetic. Another idiot dressed like a fucking clown.
Oh, hey, it's me.
Get out here, Pennywise.
Jeez, he's really laying into him. I bet he's just upset because he lost. The prosecution's rant aside, I think it is time to declare today's verdict. This is just a formality, but will the defendant please step up to the stand? Young miss, I am very sorry for the situation you have found yourself in. I am very glad you appear to have such a good attorney as a husband.
You wouldn't have chosen anyone else?
Aw, thanks. Now then, without further ado, in the name of Goddess Hylia and the sacred land of Hyrule, I hereby find Malon of Lon Lon Ranch super guilty.
Yay! Wait, Clocktown.
Court is adjourned. Take a dump on the toilet. I don't think this will have a whole second case, but it is weird that they brought up that Zelda had an older sister who was murdered.
Yep. It literally has a second case online, but I don't know.
March
Maybe they're gonna
17th,
make another game.
12:32 p.m. Hyrule Grand Court, defendant lobby number 3. We did it!
I suppose so.
Oh, right, you're still an orphan. I guess Ingo's outburst kind of soured the mood, huh?
I think I never forgive Mr. Ingo for what he's done. He literally fucking murdered my father.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you shouldn't. That's very fair, honestly. Really, though, you shouldn't think about that for now. You're free! It's time to celebrate!
I guess you're right.
That's probably Impa.
Excellent work. I knew you pulled through.
Oh, thanks. I couldn't have done it without you, really, so thank you.
Now, that's not quite right. If you want to thank someone, I'm not the one who deserves it the most.
Huh? Oh, right, the 14-year-old girl. I thought you were going back to the castle. What strings did Impa have to pull to get her here? I was, but I realized I should apologize for what I did, personally.
It's an honor.
There's no need to bow. Not after what I've done. Really, if not for my status, I would probably been carted off to prison alongside that angry little man. Perjury is, not taken as seriously as it should be.
As usual, you don't give yourself no credit, Your Highness.
How can you say that, Detective? I almost condemned an innocent person to prison.
Yes, there are some things you should think twice about doing in the future.
Oh, Jesus,
But
put
you're
the knife
also
away,
only
put the knife
14
away.
years old. The knife one is so funny. But it's all thanks to you that the young lady over here finally went free.
Huh?
Come on, Tori, show her eyes what I'm talking about.
The bottle. The bottle? Well, it's true. Without this, and without knowing about the fire, we wouldn't have had any proof to substantiate our claims. And really, your obviously false testimony helped us a lot. Yeah, ouch! I just stepped on my foot. At least she didn't use the knife.
Well, there you have it. In any case, I'm sure Miss Malon isn't too upset. Well, sure?
I mean, she is still an orphan, and it is still entirely because of a misunderstanding. So, like, I think if anybody deserves to be upset here,
Yeah, just a little bit.
Turn hot. We have orders to escort the princess back to the castle immediately.
Oh, just in time. Farewell, Your Highness.
And so they left.
Now then, listen to me. I know that I am perhaps being too lenient on the princess, but...
Knife away,
But
knife
wait,
away.
Put away! Tough times are ahead. Princess will need all the confidence she can get to lead the kingdom through them. She needs to learn to take responsibility for her actions too, though. And she will. Huh? Highness is in for a rather unpleasant afternoon today, I imagine. The urgency with which she has just been escorted out of here isn't coincidental. What? Is the king going to scold her? At the very least. Now then. My duties call, unfortunately, so I must be off. Again, you did well today, both of you. I trust that I will be able to rely on you in future court proceedings as well.
I'll try my best.
That's all I ask. The unpleasant prosecutor seems to be making his way over here, so I'll be excusing myself post haste. Farewell.
What is Ganondorf about to give us an unnecessary feelings speech? Uh-oh.
You! I feel with these unnecessary feelings!
Hello, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Tell me, now! Where did that blasted detective go?
Up your ass.
To have my reputation tarnished this way by some novice attorney from the boonies!
Dramatic much? He looks about ready to burst from anger.
Don't be such a sore loser. You lost. Deal with it, loser.
Yeah, we got the right verdict. Doesn't that make you even a little bit glad?
Hmm. Yes, I suppose there's some worth in that.
And that's how you can tell this isn't an Ace Attorney game. Huh?
Yeah. What inspired is most unfortunate. I can only offer my condolences. Just remember that it was the meddling of the idiotic princess and the stupidity of that blasted detective that led to your arrest. So, if you have any grievances, take it up with them.
Hmm. He seems to be trying to sow mistrust in the current system.
Hmm.
I suppose there is some truth to what he's saying.
Speaking of detective, it fears she has fled from me like a cocoa on fire. Mark my words, she will regret what she's done for generations to come.
What a well-adjusted fellow.
Well, that was something. I don't know if he was being sincere or just trying to shift blame on someone else.
Shifting blame, definitely shifting blame.
Definitely
I wouldn't
shifting blame.
I wouldn't say he's entirely blameless. Never mind that. Do you think you'll be alright running the ranch by yourself? Of course I'll come visit, but I have my attorney duties too.
I'll get in touch with the castle, see if they can spare some men to work at the ranch. Silly as my father may have seemed, he really did prepare me to take over one day, and he's taught me well. I'll make sure the animals are well cared for, just as I always have.
That's the spirit. I believe in you.
I really want to thank you for bringing the truth to light. If it wasn't for you, I don't even want to think about what could have happened.
Don't mention it. I'm just glad everything worked out in the end. And so ended a very personal case for me. It felt like a weight had been lifted off my back. My wife continued working at the ranch, hoping to make it prosper even beyond what her father was able to accomplish. I didn't really think much about it, but the days following were some of the happiest I'd lived for a long time.
But
Little did I know that a terrible tragedy would soon shock the entire kingdom, and I'd find myself smack dab in the middle of it. But that's a legend for another day.
oh, okay. I
Sequel
think this
hook?
is the end of the hack. Sequel hook? I would definitely play another one of these. It's
Would
fun. I mean, it's very much it's very Ace Attorney core. It's not Ace Attorney, but it's like still very Ace Attorney, yeah. And it's Zelda. It's great.
would you play the one of
Nice.
these that already exists?
What?
You said you'd play another one of these. I'm just pointing out you technically haven't played this one.
You're right. You're right. Honestly, I think Jolly would enjoy it if Jolly liked video games.
Do you think Jolly would enjoy regular Ace Attorney? The way you do it with
If
Neon?
Jolly enjoyed video games. If Jolly enjoyed video games.
Well, I mean, like Ace Attorney is like only technically a video game when you have someone else playing for you.
True.
That it loads every one of these flyover sequences for the credits is really rough. Like I guarantee
Yeah, yeah.
I guarantee you whatever setup they tested this on didn't have this loading. Well, I mean it loaded, but like it didn't have these loading times, I should say.
Yeah.
I just had a thought. If they do a second one of these, will there be investigation phases?
Oh,
And do you think they'll make those work like in the investigations games where you physically walk around?
depends on how advanced it is.
Well, I mean it's built from the Ocarina of Time ROM, so
Mm-hmm. This is painful.
yep. So how's your day gone?
It's fine.
Rest in piss, fucker.
Mm.
Uh-huh. Oh, he plays the piano. He plays the pipe organ, just like Damon Gant.
That's crazy.
Oh, hey, it's the 14-year-old, probably. There she is.
Crazy.
Created using NPC Maker. And this is probably going to be the last flyover sequence.
I mean, it's a nice sequence,
And it has a cat in it.
so you can't complain.
Oh wow, they actually like put that like where Impa's house is in Kakariko. And I was wrong. There is more to fly over. Aw. Malon and Link at Talon's grave.
I'm very sad. Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, her father and his father-in-law had like got murdered, so
Oh yeah.
and it was over a really stupid misunderstanding. Deaned. I'm glad I played this.
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Now it's loading in another message. Probably something about like hold on to your save data or something. Or oh, scene select is now unlocked. Extra one is now unlocked. Check it out in the scene select. Well, I mean, we gotta. Once the title screen loads back in. Sorry. Hero of Law, new game, scene select / extras. Intro scene before the trial. Trial begins. Ba, 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 ba. Meanwhile, somewhere else. Loading time. Super Talon game. Press start to play.
Oh no. I don't like it. Oh, this is gonna be
Don't
painful for every death.
don't fucking tell me. Retry and boop. And loading and loading and loading. I'm still shocked that Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster ran that poorly on the first laptop I bought it on.
Hmm.
Because like it's a it's a super fucking Nintendo game. It should not a laptop from like 20 whenever a laptop made this decade shouldn't have needed to like load in new effects. And I'm just gonna call it a stream here because like this is a weird platformer, not what we came here for. So
Yeah,
that's gonna be it
yeah.
for tonight, Twitch chat. Hope y'all had fun. Hope y'all will join us on Starburst channel tomorrow for more probably the finale of chapter 5 of Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE Encore.
Hmm.
And then come back here on Saturday.
Yep.
Saturday for more Katamari Damashi. Good night, Twitch chat. Loves y'all. Bye. Mwah.
Bye, Twitch crowd. Love you all. Bye.